might need to... there might be a thumbnail that I find that works a little bit better later. Also, hello, I am live. Hello, hello.
Yep. Also, for some reason it's saying I have an encoding overload, but it seems to be running smooth since I don't have any
encoding overload. What the what does that even mean?
Whenever you go into your settings, it'll be the, if it'll open settings. Everything's running smooth.
Well, you know, maybe it's just being weird. Maybe it's just being a bingus.
Also, it's saying YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming.
That's unfortunate.
What the hell does that mean? Like,
it means
fine. It's,
big bingus.
If anything, I'm probably getting too much. Cause I should be
maybe
getting,
that's what it means. I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe it's getting so much that it's not getting enough. It's getting so much that it's looped back around to not getting enough.
Yeah, because I should only be getting like 3,500, since that's like Twitch's limit.
Your Twitch's limit.
If you go over 3,500, Twitch just is like, no, you can't do that. We're gonna start screwing with your video.
You can't keep getting away with it! Anyway. Is your ass online? What the Okay. Also, yes, everyone, be on the lookout. Dorcas and I are going to be starting a new series soon. Yep. Soon, trademark.
To go alongside this.
Yes. I don't know when we're going to start it, though.
Yeah.
I guess I'll ask you this. Is it something that you would want to start doing alongside this right away? Or would you rather wait until we finish Endwalker to start doing that one? Because Endwalker is the start of an entire is the end of an entire saga, rather.
Maybe after Endwalker, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so we can focus on getting the, and what I mean by Endwalker is like 6.0. I don't necessarily mean the I think
the entirety of the expansion and pushing into Dawn Trail.
Yeah, I think 6.0, because 6.0 is the ending point of that saga, right? It's the ending point of that entire saga. Like, the end of 6.0 is the end of the point of that entire saga, and like the 6.x patches are just kind of like I think interim stuff that we're doing before kicking off into the next thing. How I honestly even think that Dawn Trail kind of fits into that end of that interim, because this Dawn Trail doesn't feel really like it's starting anything, you know what I mean? Dawn Trail feels very much like an intermission expansion. Just because, like, that just doesn't seem to be... If it was something that... I guess... If Dawn Trail did, like, if Dawn Trail did what ARR did, where it's set up for other things, I would call it the start of a new saga, but this doesn't feel like it's really starting any sagas. This just feels like it's... This feels self-contained, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. I mean, I feel like things will probably end up, like... Some things will probably end up referencing back to it. But, for the most part, Dawn Trail doesn't feel like it really sets anything up. Nor does it feel like it's calling into anything. Like I said, if anything, it feels like its own self-contained adventure while the devs write a different story. Or not a different story, but the start of a new story.
It's basically an anime's filler.
It kind of feels like a filler arc, yeah. Even in quality in some cases.
Sometimes you have good quality filler, sometimes you don't.
Like I said, I still like Dawn Trail, but I don't love it, right? It's definitely not the greatest expansion. In fact, it is definitely the weakest expansion in the game so far. Hopefully it stays that way. Like, I'm hoping that, obviously, a lot of the issues that we have with, and I've said this before, but a lot of the issues that I and other people have with Dawn Trail, or not just Dawn Trail, but like Final Fantasy 14 as a whole, can't be fixed with just a patch. Again, like job identity, and job identity and job homogenization is one of the bigger ones. That's, again, like it's bad for tanks, it's really bad for healers, and even the DPS is starting to feel it now. And it's to the point where, like, if in 8.0 we didn't get a new job, or didn't get any new jobs, but instead, the devs focused on really, I guess, focusing up on the current jobs' identities, and how do I put it? If they were to focus on sorry. If they were to focus on the current jobs and like doing major overhauls and reworks, like I would be disappointed that there's no new jobs. But I feel like my disappointment would be overshadowed by the joy that I would feel at having the jobs feel like themselves. And again, I don't feel like is there a... What jobs could the Warrior of Light take to what jobs could become poacher jobs? I guess I could see either dancer or maybe machinist. I don't see a caster being the poster job just because. Yeah.
I went a real long ways.
Oh yeah. Try going back now. Yep. Anyway, I don't see until we have more non-magic scions, or like more until we have more mainline scions that don't primarily rely on magic. I don't foresee us ever having like a healer or a caster as a poster job. It just, the thing is, like, our how do I put it? We have too many allies that work closely with us that are magic users that it just I feel like it would just be too magic heavy, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair.
So I wonder, like, I honestly could see Bard actually, but we already had Archer. That for 1.0, and that really, are you gonna count 1.0?
Apparently, that individual would.
Also, it was Archer. It wasn't even Bard. Hell, even in that patch, even in that expansion, technically speaking, the warrior fight became a warrior. Just at the very tail end. I don't know if I see. Other things, I don't actually know if 8.0 will give us new jobs or not. New jobs are one of the. Here's the thing about it. New jobs are one of the things that each expansion, like that's one of the big things that draws people into an expansion.
Potential of a new job.
Yeah. Take that away, and the hype doesn't necessarily die, but it's not going to be as hype. The hype isn't going to be as strong as it would be with the new jobs. Even if you promise, hey, major reworks and undoing job homogenization. It just, I don't think it would be enough. I don't think those things would be enough to counterbalance the I don't want to say disappointment, but I might just, for lack of a better term, the disappointment that would be felt over not having 2 new jobs from the expansion. Actually, I'm gonna ask you.
The way home.
Excuse me. Sorry for that. There was some mucus that said, "Hey, fuck you, I hate you."
I know how that feels.
I take it you're ready to return to the first. Then I would ask that you apprise the others of recent events here in the source, namely Xenos' return and the development of a new Ultima weapon. As for their bodies, you may assure them, Master Batoya and I will continue doing what we can to keep their corporeal ether stable. Safe travels, you two. I hope to see you and the other Scions soon.
We'll be back.
I'll be back. Shit, I'm just have to teleport. Blah, blah, blah. To Das place. Do I think that Bidar would have his shit back by now? Sorry, I'm just debating on whether Bidar would still be a... I'm just debating with myself on whether Bidar would have his paladin ship back yet or not. Maybe at the start of 5.3. Get quick stare with him. Don't get quick stare with him.
I'd laugh if I kept the emote up whenever I teleported in. Just teleport in, dead emote.
We got a problem. Got a corpse here.
Then just change post, just rise.
Quote unquote accidentally held around you. Hello, you come at a most opportune time, my friends. I've made something of a breakthrough in my research on the soul.
Finally loaded it. Okay.
Oh, no. Wait, you're finally loaded into the Crystarium?
Yeah.
Ah. Oop. I saw you moving, and that's why I thought you were in.
I just got to the Crystarium gatekeep.
You come at a most opportune time, my friends. I've made something of a breakthrough in my research on the soul and the means to return the Scions home. I trust you too are making good use of your time. Well, more or less.
Yeah. Got a bit of an issue back on the source.
Little tidings from the source, you say. Then I will summon the others that we might all be apprised of the situation.
Yeah, everybody's gonna want to be around for this.
Ah.
Now that we are all here, what news from the source?
Xenos is alive, and a new Ultima weapon's been made. On the plus side, all the stores of Black Rose have been destroyed.
Yes, all Black Rose.
Oddly enough, we can thank Xenos for that.
Yeah.
However, we can also thank Xenos for the civil war that's happening in Garlemald. Gods, I can only hope that they don't use that ultimate weapon on each other.
Yeah.
Listen. As much as I don't want them to use it on us either, I'm mainly concerned with them using it in a civil war. Because listen, we've seen what the ultimate weapon could do. Look, the ultimate spell was devastating enough.
Yeah, we don't need the Garleans attempting to recreate it. You're not wrong there.
A new Ultima weapon. We must count ourselves lucky that Gaius has pledged his assistance.
While this is indeed a worrying development, I think the state of the Empire as a whole greater grounds for concern. With the Emperor slain and Xenos returned, it is impossible to predict how matters will unfold in Garlemald. The Ultima weapon may be but the first of many unpleasant surprises.
A vessel, you say?
The situation beareth closer observation.
Oops, fuck. You're a little out of me.
Then let us address that issue. Our long search for a means to see you safely home may well be nearing its conclusion. Thanks in large part to Urianger and Becklug's invaluable insight, we have succeeded in fashioning a vessel
How many
for the
souls can
journey.
it hold?
Is it a Corvette? Is it a
We
limo?
set out to create
A
a
soul limo.
pristine container retaining the more useful properties of white aurosite, but without its regrettable limitations. And after a good deal of trial and error, we made one.
I'm assuming you could only make the one, and
Ark
let me
for
guess, you can only
soul
hold
and
one at a
mind
time?
both, that will allow your incorporeal self in its entirety to be ferried
Spirit
between worlds. A spirit vessel, if you will.
However,
Though the vessel is possessed of the requisite qualities to hold mind and memory, it wanteth yet for
Shit.
a means to receive of them.
I see.
We must needs imbue it with the Exarch's
Yeah,
innate gift.
How?
A gift that lives on only through the blood of the Allegan Emperors, which certainly does not flow within aurosite or any other crystal.
Again, how?
Just so, milady. The blood serveth as a conduit of sorts. In its absence, memory cannot pass from mind unto mind, nor from flesh unto crystal.
That being the case, we must either alter the process of inheritance.
I mean, have you
so as to
tried
require no such thing,
growing
or
the crystal
determine a means by which
in a
my
sample
blood
of
may
your blood,
permeate
maybe?
the vessel. I am hopeful that the records found within this tower will yield the knowledge we require to pursue one or the other of these avenues.
As well you should be. The Allegan's body of etherological research is extraordinary. I can scarce believe it the work of ages past. But its underlying principles are not so very different from those of my own field of study. Given time, we will find the answers we seek.
Hopefully.
I know that you can ill afford to wait, and it pains me that I must ask you to do so. I can only reaffirm my promise to you that a solution will be found.
We trust
Whatever
you,
it takes,
Graha.
I will see you safely home.
I believe you.
My apologies.
Oh, hi, Lena.
I do hope you haven't come to tell us that mortal
Hello,
peril
Lena.
fast approaches.
That would suck.
No. I had hoped to speak with the
That would be
Warrior of
unfortunate.
Darkness.
Is there something about that?
But there is no need to cut short your meeting on my account. I will be waiting outside.
I think we're going to a close, but okay.
Why not speak in here? She knows I don't.
For some reason, I just had the urge to give her
Ah.
She didn't want to.
Oh, look at that.
Perhaps I might accompany you. Though I am woefully ill-qualified to assist in the Exarch's research, I may yet be of some use to Lena.
Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Ba 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 ba. Graha.
Graha.
It may. Excuse me. Let me try that again. It may simply be my imagination, but Lena has been rather brusque with me of late. don't suppose you're still upset over the mishap with the salmon fillet, do you? What salmon fillet mishap? Can I know?
Well, now I'm curious.
What happened? Back look. Never have I seen such a repository of knowledge. A stark reminder of what little we truly know of the world. Oriange. Upon the White Order's crystalline foundation, we have built not a prison, but a refuge for the soul. Would that when Rita were here to see the wonders inspired by her research.
Yeah. No
Thanks
kidding.
for the gut punch, fuckface.
To think we not only have Xenos to contend with once we return, but a new Ultima weapon as well. Why must all of our enemies insist on returning from their graves?
I know, right? It's weird.
Yeah.
Alfie.
Thinking council. I must confess, while I enjoy my fair share of scholarly research, it will be good to step outside for a spot of fresh air. Now then, shall we go and speak with Lena? Also, I hope because we talked to Graha, we get an option to ask about the salmon fillet incident. Whatever the hell that was.
Oh, look, an Alfie. A small child.
I suggest we hurry. Lena does not strike me as one who enjoys being made to wait. Lena?
So what's this about a salmon fillet?
Yeah, that's a good... Yeah, I'm also
just
curious about
just
salmon fillet.
the first thing that Vidar asks.
We have little time, so I'll be brief. A sin eater has been sighted in Lakeland, and I ask
Huh?
for your assistance in slaying it. A
What?
sin eater? A sin eater? I'd heard some few yet remained after the night had returned, but perhaps we should call the others. That will not be necessary. It is only a single sin eater. A simple task for our god, I should think. That said, I believe fighting alongside the warrior of darkness, both of them, in fact, would be a valuable experience for them. Peace can lead to complacency, and they gain nothing from an easy victory. But you do not underestimate your foes, however harmless they may seem. My men would do well to learn from your example.
Me find out helping out. Let's see about it then.
Yeah, must be about it. Excellent. Let us make for Fort Job.
Neum. The soul Neum. Alfie.
I haven't loaded in yet.
How dare you?
Game is being weird, I don't know. There we go, I'm here. Alfie? Sin eaters that remain no longer have a leader to guide them. They are no less dangerous. They cannot be suffered to live.
True.
If you would wait here a moment, I will gather the others.
Cotton, seen it. Hello.
You may not remember, but you have met these soldiers once before, though only in passing. Long have they awaited the opportunity to fight at your side.
I was at death's door the day after the Senators attacked. If you and yours hadn't come along, I'd likely have stepped through. And I wouldn't have been alone. Your courage and selflessness, blah blah blah. Words are hard to say. Your courage and selflessness is something we all prize to. Or prize to aspire to. Aspire to. That's the word.
I too was there that terrible day. My friend transformed into a sin eater before my very eyes, and I had no choice but to cut her down. The thought of returning to the field, of holding a blade again, filled me with dread. But there's no way to honor her or my comrades, and so I returned. I swear I will not let you or anyone else down from this day forward.
A pleasure to meet you, sirs. Truly. It seems like only yesterday I watched as you took flight astride. Sorry, I can't read today apparently.
For some reason, English is very difficult right now.
Took flight astride an Amaranth to go and save the Oracle. Strange to think the Yulmoran soldiers who once locked blades with are now on our side. But we will do our utmost to keep the peace here in Lakeland.
You seem to be missing one.
My apologies, Captain Lena. An elderly gentleman asked that I escort him to Clearmelt. It took longer than I anticipated.
I'll not grudge your desire to help those in need, but a soldier must be punctual, especially when we play host to honored guests.
It won't happen again. The name's Thaler. I'm sure you don't remember, but we met once before in the infirmary. I remember.
Yeah, you do look familiar.
You said not to give up hope.
Yeah.
I asked that you deliver a message to the Exarch and the Warriors of Darkness. Little did I know that I was already talking to them. Don't give up. Don't give in. I keep those words close to my heart. And the boundless, beautiful skies above serve as a reminder of their importance. My friend got to see the knight's return shortly before he passed. He left this world with a smile, satisfied with a glimpse of what was to come. There are countless others who were so fortunate. They gave their lives for the promise of a future they'll never know. So it falls to us to do everything we can to fulfill that promise. No matter what happens, we won't give up. We won't give in. I admire that.
Cyril would have given the salute in return.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Your heroism has inspired all of our guardsmen in much the same manner. Our scouts at the northern staging point have not had the pleasure of meeting you in person. Let us not keep them waiting.
You're not gonna have me serve them soup, are you?
That's very specific.
I've already done that once before.
I mean, fair.
Remember back at Blue Fog?
Yeah. Still, this very specific event.
Northern staging point. Flying on the back of a dragon.
And me just being held as if I'm as if I'm being put into a corner.
Ah, well, it's one of these ones. It's dead. It's neat. Gallant guardsman.
If I hadn't seen him with my own eyes, I'd have sworn it was you who killed that sin eater.
I've seen who? Cut it, seen it.
Did you slay this eater? Your orders were to await the main force before engaging.
No, Captain. It wasn't us, I swear it. A man came out of nowhere and cut it down before we knew what was happening.
By himself.
Strange.
Certainly it is no light warden, but nevertheless.
It's true.
What man?
Felled it with a single swing of his axe, he did. Never seen anything like it. So I says to him, "Who are you, the warrior of bleeding darkness?" And he says no. I'm a warrior of light. And that was it. Buggered off as quick as he came.
Passing strange.
A warrior of light?
Warrior of Light.
Why would someone go around calling himself that, though? It was those bastards who caused the flood. I mean, if you were going to pretend to be anyone, it'd be him, the Warrior of Darkness.
Well,
Eh? Oh, I didn't know. It's an honor.
don't worry about it. I'm just another adventurer, really. Also, the fact that its ether only just now dissipated.
Since the Eater is no longer a threat, our work here is done. Return to your posts.
Normally, when an Eater dies, its ether just, well,
Yeah, that is
dissipates
weird.
instantly.
I had
Yeah,
hoped to
usually
fight
a
your side
killed
today,
Sin Eater
but
disperses
I'll continue to
as
follow
soon
your
as
example,
its
and may we
life
meet
is
again.
ended. This is something different.
Or whoever killed it wanted us to know
I apologize
That it-
for the wasted
that we
journey.
killed it.
It seems
That
I
they killed it.
overestimated the threat.
That's all right.
There's always going to be another chance.
As for this warrior of
Who knows,
light,
maybe we could spar.
I do not know who would be brazen enough to take that mantle for his own. Whatever it
No,
may
I don't
once
think
have
you
meant, it is
overestimated
forever
it.
tainted by the association with the flood.
Well, I mean, it's still one of those is still a fairly formidable senator.
The Exarch told me the truth of Ardbert and his comrades' deeds, and I am aware they played some part in your own triumph. But to most, they are synonymous with the calamity that befell this world.
Yeah. I think maybe we should do something about that, probably.
Still, if this
Yeah.
man is minded to destroy Sin Eaters, I may forgive him his unfortunate choice of alias. But
Yeah.
that is neither here nor there. I thank you for accompanying me.
With that concluded, shall we return to the Crystarium? There is a proposal I should like to make.
Are we gonna actually start doing something about this? Is that your proposal?
Forgive me. There is one more thing.
Is it the fish fillet? Is it the salmon fillet?
A
I
personal
don't think it's
concern
about the
of
salmon
mine.
fillet.
I
God
had
damn
hoped
it.
you
Much-
might
as
have
much as I would
alluded
love
to
it.
privately.
I'm curious as well.
Take your time. I shall go on ahead.
There's. Okay. Oh shit! Cut it, seen it.
Cutscene.
I will not mince words.
Then why
This
did you
matter
have us?
concerns the Exarch.
It's another voice cut. Why did you have us leave the thing and then come back?
Though his countenance belies his age, his demeanor never has. He has seen more than any man should and grown ever more weary with time. But I see I give the wrong impression. While it is true he attempted to open a letter with the salmon fillet the other evening, we are not here because I suspect his mind is deteriorating.
That's what happened.
I see.
Nor do I believe him to be so maddeningly unconcerned by the prospect of his own death as he once was. Indeed, the opposite is true. It is for this reason that I seek your advice.
Then what?
Since he
advice
returned from the
have you?
Tempest, the Exarch is not as he was.
What do you mean?
He seems a different man. A younger man.
Ah,
I know not the details of his research, but when I saw him at work recently, there was a glint in his eye that I had never seen before. He looked happy. It was as if he had peered into the future and for the first time found joy there. Though it gladdens me to see him thus, I wonder if I should not keep my distance. I fear that my presence will only anchor him to the past.
And this is
Remind
where
him of
this
all
is
the
where
things
a
he
rolled up
came
newspaper
for.
smacks her on the head.
Yeah.
To book. Don't say that.
Do that, or just you with the rolled up newspaper. I just give her a head pat.
He's lost without you, you know, and he misses you already.
Yeah, he really does.
In fact, he thinks that he sees you avoiding him and is actually like worried.
Are you sure?
He literally said
Then
it.
perhaps we might remain as we were. As we have always been.
Oh,
What a relief.
precious, adorable, even.
Absolutely.
In that case, I will have to speak with him about the amount of time he is spending at work. This research is important, I know, but if he refuses to consider his own health, I will have to consider it for him.
Go for it.
Facing the truth.
I will not keep you. You and your comrades have much to discuss. I will see the others back to their posts.
I would also do the silver back.
Yep.
Where? Speak with him where? Over there. Over there, and over there, and over there, and over there.
Over there.
Do you have business with the Exarch? Oh boy, do I! So about that fillet. So about that letter. Yeah, just say that to the Exarch. So about that letter. She just swoops in on the rug. Alphino tells me a warrior of light has slain a senator. Frankly, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. Yes, I was hoping to speak with you about, one second thought, never mind. It would be rude of me to pry. Don't you worry. Everything's fine.
Yeah, she was just worried. You know, working too much.
Working 9 to 5. 'Tis strange to think how heroes so beloved by the people could be brought so low in so short a time.
Suppose in a mortal sense.
I mean, it's not even that. It's not even that. It's they accidentally caused the flood, and it was an accident. They didn't know. They were. Hell, they didn't.
They were
realize.
doing what they thought was right.
Exactly. They were misled. Warriors of light, puppets of the flood and all this world's of woes. But this wanderer would so boldly claim their title is most curious indeed.
Stola. An adventurer calling himself a warrior of light. Why would anyone tie themselves to the legacy of individuals held in such low regard in the first?
I mean, if I had to guess, they would they probably know the secrets, the truth, and are trying to bring a better light to the warriors of light. Shine them in a better light. I'll see myself out.
Yeah, a roll up it's
a fucking brick. It's a fucking brick.
A balled up piece of paper just gets thrown at your head from Cyril. The others were quite shocked to hear of what we found in Lakeland.
Actually, I caught it with my dual blades. And I just looked at you. Scissors beats paper.
Rock follows shortly after. But now that you're here, there is a proposal I should like to make.
Yeah? Oh, cutscene.
I've been spending a great deal of time in the Cabinet of Curiosity, and of late I've noted more and more people perusing books on history, the years leading up to the Flood in particular. I suspect they wish to know more about the Warriors of Light. As well they should, but nearly everything I've come across describes them as sin eaters, or worse. Regardless of whether or not this Warrior of Light is who they claim to be, I worry that their sudden appearance, in conjunction with this renewed interest in their predecessors, may lead to growing unrest and fear. If the people of the Crystarium seek the truth, I say we give it to them.
I agree. I too can attest to the falsehoods found within full many of the cabinet's tomes, with nary a mention of the noble deeds of Ardbert and his comrades. Stoller.
To be fair, they bear some responsibility for the Flood, but when the tale is told again and again over the course of a century, I'm not surprised to see their roles distorted and them painted as villains.
I mean, yeah, they were the ones that pulled the trigger. Or were they the trigger? They were the gun at the very least.
Yeah.
Were it not for the records stored within the Crystal Tower, I would have no reason to question the narrative. Unfortunately, the knowledge was of no use. When I arrived here in the first, their reputation had already been irreparably tarnished. That said, there still remained those who worked tirelessly to defend their good name in those early days following the Flood. Considering all the good they had done, I find it a wonder they needed defending at all. They brought justice to the man who misused my knowledge to bring about the fall of Herbert. That such heroes can be spoken of in the same breath as the senators is absurd. Under normal circumstances, I would agree. But as time passed, those who knew firsthand of their deeds dwindled. In the end, only one truth remained. That they were the cause of the Flood. With the world on the brink of oblivion, it was all too easy for the Warriors of Light to become villains deserving only of resentment and hate.
At that point, the truth mattered little. It would not change their lot.
Thanks to all of you, however, their lot has changed. And now they may heed the long-forgotten truth. You claimed it was Ardbert who helped you overcome himself, correct? Such a revelation would do well to sway the hearts of those who knew him only as a villain. I have shared this with a select few, but one and all must be told of his sacrifice. To that end, I say we proceed with Alvaro's plan. We call together the people of the Crystarium and recount to them the true tale of the Warriors of Light and the Flood that followed in their wake.
Well, what say you two?
I wish we had done this sooner.
Yeah, Ardbert deserves it. In hindsight, I agree, but better late than never, no? Exarch, might I ask you to continue working with Beck-Lug on our means of returning home? The rest of us will see to gathering the people of the Crystarium and the etc. We have to reach out to anyone and everyone who might be willing to lend an ear. With any luck, word will spread and more will accompany them.
Exarch, there can be no darkness without light. So it was that Albert was there in your hour of need. The people must be told. I have seen a great many and terrible thing in my long life. Sorry, I have seen many a great and terrible thing in my long life. As has the exile, no doubt. Of man, I can say this. His memory is short and his heart is fickle. Let us pray your words will reach him. I think they will.
Yeah.
I choose to believe they will. Ah, it's raining.
Oh, fun.
Yay! The speech is gonna be, it's gonna be a raining speech. Do, 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 do. Bragi. Come to browse the wares in the market, have you? Well, I can guarantee you'll have no trouble finding what you need, whatever it may be. Under Yulmore's new leadership, trade has never been more prosperous. Word is that that fellow from Daedalus Stoneworks has taken over as a mayor. Did he really? Little wonder this is going the way it is. I imagine it won't be too long before all of Northrend reaps the benefits. But you've not come to talk with the market. Something on your mind? We got a speech. I see. Yes, I did mention they had something to do with your return to the night to Northrend. Alright, consider my interest piqued.
Still, a wonderful surprise. Though I hope your being here doesn't mean someone's been hurt. Thanks to you, I've had far fewer patients coming through my doors of late. Which is a shame, come to think of it. I've had fewer opportunities to test my new medicines.
Well, to what do I owe the pleasure?
It's actually been quite pleasant to have a few moments to myself now and again. The truth about the Warriors of Light, but the Exarch has already spoken with me about them. Well, if there's more to the tale, I'd very much like to hear it.
Well, to what do I owe the pleasure? Whatever it is, I must ask that you be brief. With the night return, visitors have been flocking to the stadium, and I find myself too busy by half. I don't mind it, though. Seeing the stairs so full of life and excitement, one can almost forget that the flood ever happened. Actually, on the topic, the Wars of Light? Yes, the Exarch has mentioned them before, but everyone knows them as the cardinal virtues. Or are you suggesting there's more to it than that? Come with me and you'll understand. I'll leave you to steer us wrong, so I'm on to the I told you what to say. That's what I just read.
Yeah.
So many people. Wait, is there nobody up here? God dang it. Okay. Ow. Catless, you. Well, what a coincidence. I was just reading over a letter I received from Grinald not long ago. He says a visitor from the Crystarium found him at the bottom of the ocean, and that he inspired him to reach new artistic heights. Well, I can only think one person capable of both feats. No, I'd say his letter is far more impressive. To think fate could bring the two of you together in such a place. I'm sorry, you mean the Exarch didn't tell us the whole story about the Warriors of Light? Well, whatever is left unsaid, I'm all ears.
Hello.
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 Let's go this way, yeah. Why is it gotta be raining during an important speech?
Oh, you can go talk to the weather lady and see if it's gonna change anytime soon.
I'm guessing it just started raining.
Yeah, but you could fuck around for like, I don't know, half an hour or something.
Oh, we could.
Go run a dungeon. Have you done your roulettes yet?
Actually, hang on. When does it start?
It's like every 8 in-game hours.
Oh, it's not just raining, it's thunderstorms. But clear skies next. 8 in-game hours. I know there's...
Yeah, so it started at
the,
4, I believe, so...
So I know that, like, yeah, like each second is, or each minute in this game is approximately 3 seconds.
Well, something like that. Listen, just go run Praetorium, it'll be done raining by the time you're done.
Hello.
Morin.
No, this can't be. Surely there's at least one book here that does not cast the warriors of light and their deeds in such a negative light. I just look over at Cyril with a shit-eating grin. Poke, poke. Oh, forgive me. The Cabinet of Curiosity has been bustling with visitors of late, but I fear our repositories lacks the knowledge they seek. The people wish to know the truth of the flood, with the Warriors of Light. I have searched high and low, but alas, every account portrays them as no better than senators, abominations worthy only of scorn and resentment. I know they were not always judged so harshly, but I can find no proof. And I dare call myself a librarian. To be fair, I mean, how much of the world's knowledge has been lost?
Has been lost, yeah.
Not to mention, like, I'm certain that several of their good deeds just burnt up in smoke.
Mm-hmm.
You would address the people and tell them the truth of the warriors of light, of the flood. How wonderful! You have regaled me with the tale once before, but I should love to hear it again. Oh, and you may rest assured that I will not come alone. Bow wow. Whee! The Dassault Gate. And they said 8 in-game hours, so midnight.
Yep. Wait even longer for 8 a.m.
Fuck it, let's do a leveling roulette.
Hang on.
No.
Give me a moment.
No moments will be given. Actually, I will start the Gunbreaker because I want to level that one anyway.
Okay.
Oh fuck! Wait, no, I won't start the Gunbreaker.
I want a level.
Actually, how the fuck even is Gunbreaker? Did I not put Gunbreaker in?
Oh, did you not redo your Gunbreaker?
Where the fuck is Gunbreaker? Hang on, I gotta find a Gunblade. Hold on. Of course. Which ones fall? I don't need these ones. Discard this shit. I don't need these ones. Discard this shit. I don't need this. Discard this shit.
For the love of God, just go to your free company.
No.
For your grand company.
Okay. No, don't reset. Don't set up there. Set up.
Make sure I eat first. That XP boost. Oh, sad.
Sad?
I can't believe my meal XP bonus doesn't apply to island XP. Literally unplayable.
I know what the powder gauge.
Yeah, so Darkus, in recognition for saving the world multiple times, after Endwalker they give you a private island and you get to play Animal Crossing on it.
Teenage brutal shell.
Actually, I'm kind of curious. While he's fucking around, can you go to Morby Dry Dock in...
Morabi.
Yep, in Lenoska? There should be a guy standing around.
Lenoska? I've never heard it pronounced like that before.
Whatever, Lenoska.
Lanosha.
Lenosha, fuck it. You know what I meant.
Boshak. Move Faded Circle to be up there.
So, who is it I'm looking for?
Give me a second. There should be a guy standing around. I can't remember his name.
That describes a lot of people around here.
Yeah, no,
Valden? Dallas Ferryman?
yeah, him. Talk to him. Will he let you visit an acquaintance's island?
Boy there, lad, where can I take you?
Yeah, if you've
Travel
been
to
to
an
ARR,
acquaintance's...
Okay, I didn't know if you had to unlock it before you went.
What kind of acquaintance? Friend, a member of my free company, a party member?
Literally any of those, because I count as all three. It's raining here, so don't get your hopes up.
So I take it yours? Your island?
Yeah. Yeah, somebody has to be on the island in order for you to visit, so. Okay.
Heart of Light.
You spawn it up here, not by the boat.
Can go right
Haven't loaded it in yet.
Actually, you can go right there.
Yeah, but I can see you on the map. There you are.
Aurora,
Yeah,
can go
your
right
little island. You can
there.
go.
Neat.
Little cabin up top and stuff. You can even let your minions wander free, which I haven't gotten around to doing yet, but...
Looks
and then
cozy.
out this way here, you like the back end of the island, which has all the gathering stuff, because you have to gather stuff on the island to build any of this.
That actually makes sense. That's actually pretty cool, I like that.
Yeah, so you head out there and you have like farming up here so you can grow crops, and you have can catch animals on the island and put them in your pasture. Normally it's a great view, but it's raining, so can't see anything.
Yeah, that is my luck.
So I know I want.
There's a few landmarks you can build to decorate your island.
Cool.
Still with that, Matt. Excuse me. There you are.
And once you, like, as you do stuff, you rank up on the island, and once you reach the maximum rank, you can have a few NPCs that visit.
Huh. That's right.
Sadly, it's, they haven't added anything new after, Endwalker.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's kind of the end of the support. Yeah, like I said, once it stops raining, you can actually get a view.
Oh, hey, by the way, it's not raining over here now.
Hey, there it goes.
It's not raining over here now, too.
Yeah.
Lamau.
Well, I mean, the weather's on the same time cycle.
Yeah. That is nice.
Yeah, so I don't know if you guys still want to queue for something, or if you're gonna go do the quest now that it's sunny out.
Hold on, I'm gonna swap back to Paladin so let's see what I'm missing.
Oh damn, the stream delay is real bad. It's like several minutes behind.
I'm not surprised. For some reason, at the start of the stream, it was like... It was saying there was like an encoding overload on OBS, and YouTube was saying that there was not enough video information coming through.
Damn. Like, I'm used to it being a little bit behind, not that far behind.
Oh, you should have seen it whenever I first started streaming. That's about average.
I don't want to put you there. I guess I'll put you here. And I guess I might as well put you right there.
You have this whole back half of the island, or more than back half. It's like back 3/4 of the island to gather your resources in.
Yeah.
So how's setting up Gunbreaker going?
It's going.
That doesn't inspire confidence.
I'm trying to I'm trying to get the abilities where I think they should be. Just so that I have muscle memory for Paladin and Gunbreaker, because they're effectively the same fucking class, minus a few changes between them. Nebula goes right there.
Alright, there we go. There should be a few minions wandering the beach now.
would want to put you right there. Oops. You go right there. I think that's it for what I have, like, actual equivalents for. Okay. Last thing I need to do. For some reason, portraits will save client side, because fuck you.
I have a severe lack of mammoth minions, apparently.
Fucking fine.
That's about all I have to show you at the moment. Oh, there he is.
Sorry about
Doing
that. I needed to make sure that this was set up to where my muscle memory can feel right.
That's fair.
Because, again, unfortunately, Gunbreaker and Powder...
Oh.
Why? Oh, no. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought. Sorry, I saw stone and snow. I was like, fuck me. Why are we here again? Oh, no, it's not that one. It's not Stone Vigil. It's just talking.
Wrong stone and snow.
Wrong Vigil. Alright.
Oh, F. Our poor scholar.
Unfortunate. I don't have that. Ugh. I have no Heart of Stone yet. I'm sorry, do you want to have fun?
No.
Okay, good. I did not mean to press that button. Whatever. That doesn't matter. This way.
This way?
This way. This is the way.
Nope, stop that. That meme's dead.
Guess I didn't get on that.
Memes never die. Or something. I don't know. Oh. Hey! No. Cease.
Oh, no, he's just throwing a snowball.
An exploding snowball. I think he put a pipe bomb in the snowball. Someone pick up the thing up. Thank you. Hold still, lever. Quick, while he's distracted. Ah, damn it. Turn back around. And like, quick, while he's turned away, just go through the door. Imagine being able to circumvent a dungeon boss. That'd be kind of funny. Still getting experience for it, too. Uh-oh.
Oh, it's miserable. I'm not high enough level at Iron Jaws yet.
I don't know what that is.
It automatically refreshes both of my dots,
Oh.
so I don't have to do them individually.
Yeet. I still remember doing this for the first time with May, and May just absolutely getting his shit rocked. Like, May got fucking murdered by those things. It's like, oh, I'm dead. Oh, did you want to be boiling again?
I sure enjoy not being able to do anything.
I know, right?
Did you want to play the game?
Nope. Had enough of it.
Wow, that one sure did hurt.
Don't worry, I'm going for the ankles.
Nope, I'm not not bothering touching that.
None of us are. Excellent.
Nope. Nobody needs it. Nobody wants it. I just have to beat the, I have to fight the force of habit.
Right.
Oh, whoops.
Don't worry. I live.
Did you die? Yes, but I lived.
Oh no!
No, we missed one.
We missed a lot. Frostbitten ossifer. That seems to be the problem, ossifer. It's okay. I didn't want my stuff. I didn't want my abilities here.
Oh, excuse me.
Having all my abilities is overrated anyway, you know? Oh no, they woke up. Who could have seen that coming? Lord Commander's seat. God damn it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I forgot about the last four that are the last set here. They're like, hey! God, they run after us like they run after us for attention like fucking Mokoko. Oh,
Remember, for this one, ignore the ads, or do we do something with the ads?
you attack the ads or kill the ads. Speaking of Mokoko, do you guys see the Hololive head pat chart?
Nope.
Whoever made that chart had a. It seems like they had a bit of a bias towards certain people. Because they did not put Fuamoko at the top of that chart.
Oh, that is disappointing.
They put Bibu as both more wanting of and more deserving of head pats than Fuamoko, which, like, yes, deserving of and wanting of, sure. More so than
Moko-chan? No.
more so than Fuamoko, absolutely. They also put they also put Raura as wanting more wanting of head pats than the demon daughter. So, no. I think I should remind you that Mokoko has consistently won the neediest Hololive member award. Alright, I'll get their attention. Oi! Fart face. Whee! No. Lol, no.
A lot of circles.
No kidding.
There, have a cone instead.
Oh.
He's like, too many circles? Okay, here's a cone.
Remember in 3.5 when they differentiated dragons with breath types? Like, here's a dragon with a cube breath. Their breath happens a fucking cube.
Nonsense. Listen, having it be either a circle, or having it either be a cone or a line, makes sense. A cube? What the fuck are you doing?
It's not. Yeah. That's not a breath. That's conjuration.
I can even see like a breath weapon being like a circle, like a sphere. If you're being really
yeah, like maybe
liberal.
like a black.
Maybe
a black dragon or something like spits.
Exactly, yeah, like a spit, yeah.
Yeah.
I fucking hate your goddamn ranged mobs, pieces of shit. Hey, fuck you, come this way. I'm gonna pop this. Just in case. And now I'm going to disrespect their mechanics. You know how a lot of people like complain about Dark Knight? It's like, oh, it's a bad tank. You know what's funny is M4S and M8S. Dark Knight is the second most wanted tank for those content.
I think Dark Knight is only a bad tank in comparison to the other tanks.
I think Dark Knight's only a bad tank if you're a bad tank player.
So most of the player base.
Yes. Oh, is there fucking more of them?
Yep.
You piece of shit. Wug. I don't know why. That's just really satisfying to say.
It is satisfying, I know.
Oh no, the flashlight. Pop that. And that as well. Look. Chapel door. Knock, knock, motherfucker!
Doors open inward.
What?
Making a Soul Eater reference. The doors open inward.
When did that? When was that said? I.
Krona.
Okay.
Krona's introduction. Entering the church, wanting to be alone. Doors open inward right before going bloodlust crazy.
Ah, yeah. Alright, let's go. Time to fight the Griffin. Man, Ilbert, you looked really different last time I saw you. I think you're taking your title a little too seriously.
Oh, no, he cleaves. Okay.
Oh yeah, they do. Oh, cleave. Yeah, bitch.
Have fun, Darkus.
Whee! Why do I just hear the goofy scream that?
Not gonna lie, that was really good. That was really good.
Should I put them
Straight
in the
up, that's probably the best one I've heard.
No. 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 Oh, that was a long time. Haha! Staring at me, fucker. Oh, hey, move from that.
I guess
Free
we're
falling. God damn it!
Our brain went the same way.
Singular fucking brain cell. Oh Jesus! No, I'm gonna fight you right here. Actually, I can keep fighting you.
No. R.I.P. our healer.
That's fine.
Yeah, fine.
I almost tank LB just so that just to pretend to protect them.
Leveled up.
Run! 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 Okay. I don't think I leveled, but you know.
I did.
I got money. I got close to leveling. My my gunbreaker's level 74. Fuck, I'll do this for Dark Knight. When, pray tell, was the last time I had a Dark Knight?
Oh no, there's a bombfish on the island. Gotta be careful.
A Nasha fish?
Yes, it's a Nashu fish. It's especially dangerous when it's raining.
Yes. I fucking love that running joke. I love that. Just the running inside joke. Actually, you can't fucking run over there. I gotta take a piss. I'll be right back.
Echo Loco, welcome to the stream.
I'll be right back. I gotta take a piss.
Alrighty. How's it going? Adorable little seahorse. Tatsunoko. Guido, Prince of Anemos.
Yeah, it's the first zone of Eureka.
Aurelia Polyp. It's adorable. Would give gentle pats. To the bulb, of course. Cannot pat the stingers. Don't want to die. You know, I should probably, since Echo's here, maybe I should probably actually do an introduction, since, I don't typically have a lot of people stopping by my stream. But, welcome to the stream. I'm Dark Cyril. Voice actor, content creator, all that spiel. Just sank into the ground, but fun.
Don't do that, my insurance doesn't cover that. I can't have you getting hurt on my island.
Well, don't worry. It's like the, the ground's like the water. Oh, I can't climb on this rock. Lame. There's a barrier in the way. Can I climb on that rock? That rock seems to be within the barrier. Damn it, it's not! The tease! No rock. Yeah, not quite sure what to say, so, yeah, voice actor, content creator. Trying to get into writing again. I did dabble in it a while back before burnout got to me because of work and such. Also a TTRPG fan, as as Nova and Alex here can attest, considering we're all part of several games. Adorable little alpha. Little Raubun. An accompaniment node. Let's see. Okay, oh, that's turning. Ah, there it is. Okay, that's the grinder. I know that's what windmills are used for. Initially, grinding like wheat and such. Oh, yeah, what was that? Let's see. Actually, how many tonestones do I have? Eh, still only 102. Or 120. Not enough to get anything.
Yeah, it's always the worst when you're just under.
Yep, because I know I need at the very least the 500 tombstone gear. Because my Reaper quest, I need to be eye level like 5 something, like 520 or 500, somewhere around there. How's it going? You doing all right, Echo? It simultaneously has the look of a meteor impact. It also coral on the ocean floor. It's actually a very cool duality for it. I forget, was this one part of the 7th Umbral Calamity, or was this an earlier one?
Which one?
The crystal formation outside of the Morabi dry docks.
No, that was from when Dalwood exploded.
Okay, so that was during the,
Yeah, most
Dalwood,
of that
yeah.
is from...
Dalman?
Okay.
Yeah.
What about Dalman?
He was
I was
asking about the crystal structures around,
Morabi.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't remember if that was from, like, the 7th
was the-
Umbral Calamity, or
Yeah,
what.
no, all the, like, yellow corrupted crystals all over the
That's the
world.
Calamity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if these are from that one or if they were from an earlier one.
Alright. I do be back.
No, I think the only one we see from an earlier one is that one in the peaks above that one town.
Yeah.
It's above that one town.
Yeah, in Girvan, yeah.
Girvan, yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, it's that water crystal from when the world flooded.
Yeah. So that's the only one from an earlier one?
Yeah, as far as I know, that's the only one we see that's from an earlier one.
Also, feel free to say hi, Nova, because Echo is in chat.
Oh, hi. Hello.
First time having another VTuber in chat, which is very interesting.
16. Also, I know I said it before, but I really am glad about the fact that, like, they just made it so that Living Shadow doesn't cost blood gauge anymore. That's a really nice effect. That used to cost 50 blood gauge.
Huh. Interesting. Some jackals and dodos.
Are you,
Doing a fate.
Oh, why?
Because why not?
It's just a weird fate to do at level 84.
Well, I'm only 81, so.
Oh, sorry. I guess I looked at both of ours.
Listen, you don't stop being a hero just because you're over leveled, all right?
Fair. I mean, the amount of times that I've just walked in at a fate like, fuck it, why not?
It literally was just my thought process. You know, fuck it, why not?
But yeah, also,
Nice.
Dargus and I have come to a decision on a thing, on one of our next streaming projects. It will be after Endwalker. Well, after 6.0, specifically. After he has endwalked.
Yeah.
After I have walked the end.
Well, I mean, you might need a break after that.
You know what? Fair, valid.
I mean, getting to the end of Endwalker is literally why I started this character to begin with. Well, not why I started this character, but why I played this character all the way up to this point. It's like, I got to the end of Endwalker, and I'm like, damn, I need to do something else for a bit. But I like the game too much to play something else.
Fair.
Yeah, just guess one of my alts gets to be the chosen one.
Yeah, it's like...
I still have my alt as well, Olar.
Yeah.
Yep. I still need to get into Dark Knight so I can get to that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the reason why, Alex, the reason why I asked you your thoughts on that thing before in games is because Darkus and I were talking about it literally in the stream.
Yeah, well, I mean,
like, I don't know how. I don't know.
Yeah, unfortunately, reasonable and reasonable takes aren't allowed. Everything has to be extremes. So if that were to happen, it'd just be a bunch of people complaining and a bunch of people saying that it's great, and it'd drown out any like mid ground.
Yeah.
Any nuance takes.
Yeah.
My personal opinion on it would vary heavily depending on exactly what reworks they did, but
it's like
on one hand, honestly, I'm not sure we need new classes. On the other hand, like, I know that's a thing people like. People like getting new stuff.
Yeah.
And then, if they chose not to add new classes in and just rework all the ones that exist, what does that mean? What are they doing? Definitely, because rework could be anything.
Yeah. The big thing that I would want.
So cute.
The big thing that I would want is just if they were to rework the things, job identity, and just going away from homogenization. Listen.
I'm sorry, that's not happening. That might require people to think when they play their classes.
I don't fucking care. I genuinely do not fucking care. I will gatekeep at
make
this
them
point.
think.
I will fucking
Gatekeep
at this point.
Make me think.
Every class has to be as easy as Summoner. It's not okay to have different levels of difficulty.
Too bad.
Fucking
Make
hell.
them think.
No.
Yeah, it's not like it's good for games to have different classes with different levels of difficulty for people can like. Nope, everything has to be the same.
Yeah, again, the people that complained about, I just gotta say, the people that complained about Noxious Nash, like that debuff, how, literally how is that a problem to keep up? It's part of your rotation. It's part of the combo. It's not even like a death design that you like have to press that outside of your 1, 2, 3 combo. You're literally pressing the button that activates the thing in part of your combo. If you're that bad at the game, skill issue. Legitimately skill issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Square Enix needs to take that stance more often. People bitch on the forum. Just have the official Square Enix account go in and say skill issue.
Literally, they should follow the what was it, Arrowhead? What they used to say, just skill issue if anyone was complaining about the game. And also, who was it?
If you're complaining if you're complaining about the rotation, you are literally in charge of the buttons that you press.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, that's too much responsibility.
I do not give a shit.
Sucks for them.
Sorry, it just that I'm still sore about that. All right, I'm still sore about the fact that they took away Noxious Nash because some people thought that it was too hard to keep up. I just don't understand how it's hard to keep up. I learned pretty quick, oh yeah, I'll just have the button that puts that on there be the first button in my combo. You don't even have to press that many buttons in your combo, it's literally 2 buttons that you swap back and forth between.
Like, if it's literally part of your core rotation, the fuck are you, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Well, excuse me.
But like, it's a button that gets introduced later. Now, I mean, sure, if you're playing it in like fucking deep dungeons or whatever.
I read your fucking tooltips.
Yeah.
But reading,
if we're complaining about that, remember, Monk gets like the middle part of their AoE rotation later than their first and second part of that. Or first and last part of that, rather. They get the middle part of the rotation.
And, like, you know, if you don't 100% know the optimal way to play your class, sure. But you should at least know, like...
how to keep up your dots and how
yeah, you should know your buttons. I'm not expecting you to play your class perfectly, I'm expecting you to play your class.
I'm expecting you to at least have a pulse and at least have 2 brain cells to rub together to spark enough of a thought to know how to at least do your mechanics. And I understand, like...
They have 2 brain cells, they're bouncing around like the
no, they need to be rubbing together.
Logo.
They can't be bouncing around, they need to be rubbing together.
They're bouncing around and they're missing the corner every single time.
Well, no, it's like...
it will never hit the corner.
If, I understand fucking up mechanics because you're new to a class. I understand fucking up mechanics. I understand fucking up your rotation. Again, you don't have to be
I still fuck up my rotation from time to time.
Same here. Like, you don't have to be perfectly optimal. You just have to be able to think about how you play your class. That being said, I also think that we need more content that's like mid-level, you know what I mean? Not, like a little more than casual, but a little less than just extremes.
Allegedly, that's what the new content is.
I mean, it is, but also Fork Tower. Oh my god, Fork Tower, please.
Fork Tower has other issues.
So many issues.
I'm not gonna say that it does not have, like, you know, it might have a difficulty spike. I haven't played it, I don't know, I'm just going off secondhand, but
yeah,
everything I hear
about
about
the difficulty spike. I'm just saying that, like,
major issues.
Yeah. Why are you still in Lower Lenosha? We have
He's vibing, leave him alone.
We have a speech to deliver. You're
Oh,
late.
yeah, it's coming out, finally.
I mean, it's cloudy.
okay.
I mean, but like, I think cloudy is fine. I just didn't want it to be raining.
Oh, that's bullshit. That invisible wall should be out, like, 20 more feet from that.
No.
I should be able to go a little bit further.
Urianger. Tis good to see the people of the Crystarium so eager to learn the truth. And with this newfound knowledge of the past, they will at last be able to look to the future with eyes unclouded. Looks up at the sky.
Yeah, unclouded, huh? Well, let's
he-
just say
he-
that
he
the
did say
skies will be
future, not
cloudier
the
than their
sky.
eyes.
He
Yeah.
did say the future, not the sky.
Yeah, and he did mention the eyes unclouded, not the sky unclouded. Stola. Those I spoke with at the orchard in Rookery were quite keen to hear.
Wait, what?
Quite queen. We're quite keen to hear what we have to say. For as much hope as they have for the future, the scars of the past weigh heavy on them still.
Alfie.
There you are. Between the five of us, I dare say we've swept the Crystarium from top to bottom.
Oh shit, it's clear. Fucking perfect.
Nice timing.
That was exactly the perfect
Now.
timing.
Now we need but wait for the people to gather.
Cote de Sine. Yeah, perfect. Actually, perfect timing.
Yeah. Quite a sizable crowd.
Yes, this looks to be nearly everyone. Let us begin, shall we?
I take it back, Darkus. I appreciate you fucking around
Though
as
I'm
much
usually
as you
the first
did.
to hold forth at such events, I think on this occasion that honor should fall to you.
Oh shit, I'm
They
doing
would be
public
more
speaking.
inclined to take the word of the
Oh,
world
God.
of
Fun.
darkness.
Oh, fun.
Oh shit, wait, hang on.
Indeed. In light of the subject matter, who better than
Wait,
you
but-
to speak these truths?
I don't fear death, but public speaking, that's another matter.
Public speaking is a different beast entirely. I'd take on Nidhogg again.
Alright, I'll do it. People of the Crystarium. I would give an actual speech, but I don't know how long this cutscene actually is.
Yeah.
Nor am I confident that I can deliver this speech in a pragmatic enough time.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think I'd be able to deliver a good enough speech anyways. I'm not known for my for my speech practices.
I could probably put something together. And it was denied. In the end, he rejoined his own soul to mine.
Wicked White. The Warriors of Light did all that?
Aye.
So they never... I mean, they only ever wanted to help.
They
And
did.
when everything they'd done turned to ash, they still carried on.
Indeed.
They gave everything to stop the flood. First their lives,
Well, yeah,
then their
I mean,
souls.
Ardbert
They
and
managed
the
it
others,
In the
they
end,
only ever wanted to help.
they saved us.
They were misled.
And we cursed their names.
I mean, again, you didn't know any better. You, especially, didn't know any better. You can't blame yourselves.
This should go a long way towards
It's
clearing
almost
the
as if
air.
history about them was hidden,
Hidden, erased.
suppressed at the very least.
I mean, most
I
of the
agree,
world
Alan.
disappeared, so...
I mean,
Yeah.
fair. Yeah, that is fair. Ardbert?
impossible.
I agree, Elfie. You can see him too?
I definitely see something. You don't think it's a ghost, do you?
Oh my god, Alfie, come on now. Come off it!
Alfie, it's
Nay.
not a...
Yonder standeth no bloodless apparition, but a warrior of light and darkness both. Ardbert.
But the problem there is...
He looks younger.
Also, the other problem that I have with this is that that literally can't be him. His soul has literally been rejoined to mine. That can't be him.
What in the world?
That's the one who slew the Eater.
Oh! Look at the face!
You, the one who slew the Eater!
That it should be the warrior of darkness
His
who
axe
brought the
looks
truth
different
to
too.
light.
It's no longer
You've
bloody.
saved me a fair bit of time. Though I have a few words of my own to say, if I may. People of the Crystarium, I am Ardbert, one of those you know as a warrior of light.
That's impossible. You should be dead.
Aye, that I should. But as the world has been given new life, so too have I.
But your soul should be rejoined to mine. That doesn't make sense.
I know
Yeah,
not why
how did your soul
and
get
I alone
removed
have been gifted this chance.
and brought back?
But I
to
do
the
know this.
plane?
Only by the will of the star itself could such a miracle come to pass. The hero who stands before you now, the warrior of darkness, is not of this world. And the day will come when he must return to his home. But this land is our home.
I mean, I do agree.
And if it is to remain so, now and forevermore,
You cannot be
It is we
beholden to the Warrior
who
of
must
Darkness
protect it.
forever. You must learn to stand on your own 2 feet.
Right. However,
We're not intending to.
yeah.
We're not intending to force our presence upon you.
the time to
We
rely on
assisted
saviors
because
from afar has
We
passed.
wish to.
It
Nothing
is
more.
you who must rise. You who must become the new warriors of light.
What? Us? Warriors of Light?
Passing strange.
Warriors of Light,
of us were
Warriors of
born
Darkness.
heroes,
It's all
my
a
friend.
title.
I was
You all
only ever a
could
man
become
with a thirst for adventure.
great just like them.
But wherever my journeys took me, I was invariably confronted with the same choice. To lend what aid I could to those
Yeah,
in
that's-
need,
How it all started.
or not. And I always chose the former. Any one of you could do the same. All you need is the will to help your fellow man, and the resolve to see it through.
As suspicious as I am, I cannot fault his
Learn of
words.
Ardbert's fate, and by thy countenance,
'Cause
I
he
gather
is
thou art not
speaking the
inclined
truth.
To recant thy testimony. Yet whosoever this man may be, his words hold truth and resonate with the citizenry besides. For us to voice our doubts here and now would serve but to sow disquiet. 'Twere better we retired unto the ocular and there discuss this matter in private.
Go. I will stay here and watch.
Well, if you can't fault his words, maybe you should step aside and let Esteem take the wheel.
Oh god. Well, I am a Dark Knight right now, so...
So, that is a warrior of light of the first. I've not had the pleasure of making his acquaintance, but as you all seem to be in agreement, I gather this is no simple case of mistaken identity.
I have my theories.
As
Yeah.
far as I was able to discern, that was indeed Ardbert. It has been a long time, but not that long. Could he truly have been resurrected as he claims?
No, not even a primal has that power. Nothing has the power to bring back the dead soul entirety. And again, his soul should, and as far as I'm aware, is still rejoined to my own. There's nothing that I know of that could, I guess.
I don't know.
We've seen someone
I mean,
resurrected by a primal.
With the rework of the Praetorium and all that, with the you die, then you come back. It was a bit more immediate than that, but
Yeah, that's a resuscitation, not like anytime that we've quote unquote died and been resurrected in the game, it's always been like canonically resuscitation. Which means that hold on real quick, I'm gonna where the fuck is this? There it is. Darkus, just give me a moment here. I'm gonna do something to you.
Okay.
Which means that according to the fight in 6.5, the Zeromus fight, apparently we can survive a black hole. It'll knock us out, but our bodies can survive that.
Listen, I think it's been fairly well established that the Warrior of Light is simply built different.
This is true. Anyway, I'm gonna Sorry, I was speaking spoilers.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, I mean, if there's anyone who could do that, it's us. How many times have we rocked up to somewhere we could and just gone skill diff?
Yes, yeah. I mean, again, my headcanon for the Warrior of Light is that we do actively use Dynamis. It's just the fact that, like, the way my headcanon is that the Warrior of Light just directly scales to whatever threat they're encountering. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Holy shit! I forgot how fucking volatile that reaction is.
I see no reason.
No, absolutely not. I forgot how absolutely volatile that response is.
As the day you slew Emmett Selk.
It looks like him,
That
it
is proof
sounds
that
like
he is
him,
with
but
you still.
it isn't him. Cyril would not be that aggressive about it. Cyril would instead just be more matter-of-fact about it.
Yet that
Just
which standeth now before
looks
the
like him,
people is
sounds like
far
him.
more than a passing
but
imitation.
that's not him.
I am reminded
not
of
after
the
what
cardinal
happened.
virtues.
Yeah,
Though a sin eater, he is not.
Bidon might be a little volatile about it, but like, still like factual in the way he talks about it. It's a bit
Arbor is still
Literally-
with him. Yeah.
yeah.
Which leaveth but one plausible explanation.
Oh, is it what I think it is? Everyone saying it at the same time. Yay! Well, there's only one of them left.
Given their fondness for posthumous possession, I would have to agree.
There's only one of them left, and you know, one that he's already
From what
popping
I
another
understand,
corpse
the
anyway.
Warriors of Light were later rest in Yulmore by those whom they had
I
aided in
wouldn't
life.
put it past it, yeah.
At the time, some few still remembered them as heroes. Needless to say, 4 of them were subsequently exhumed to serve as the virtues. And if one knew where to look, Ardbert too would not have been difficult to find.
Assuming then that this is indeed the work of an Ascian, my mind inevitably turns to the last remaining paragon to survive the Sundering.
I agree.
Elidibus. That Xenos hath reclaimed his own flesh is known.
Yeah, without a corpse to pop
Thus,
it.
evicted from his borrowed form, and cognizant no doubt of Emet-Selk's failure here in the first, 'tis quite possible the emissary chose Ardbert for his next vessel.
Inhabiting the flesh of the fallen. Why, that is unsavory. And they do this often.
Very often. I mean, hells. Emet-Selk just decided to puppet lifeless clones. It's an innumerable amount of them. I wonder what happened to those, by the way.
Verily.
Yeah, Emet-Selk's many bodies.
Yeah,
that is a good question.
They're in the broom closet at the palace.
Oh God, no!
Good God! Talk about a skeleton in the closet.
Just imagining opening the thing up and it's just an entire pile of corpses falls on you.
Technically, they're not
cadavers.
And there's just more and more keep coming out.
Oh no! Yeah, it's a pile of cadavers. Just what the fuck did I just open up?
It's a literal closet of holding.
Oh God.
When Elidibus intruded upon the waking sands, his presence did go unmarked by all save Minfilia and the Warrior of Light. On that occasion, I myself remained ignorant of his coming until...
Yeah, Ascians have a nasty little tendency to just decide, hey, I like this body, that's mine now, and just start piloting it like a freaking suit of armor or something.
Finally able to take the measure of him. In such puppetry do the Ascians engage when they seek to influence the course of history.
And they have gained much by it. Emet-Selk single-handedly built the Garlean Empire in this manner, while La Hebrea came close to...
I can't say it aloud because it's spoilery, so I sent it to you, Noah.
I don't know, this is a voice cutscene.
Yet it must needs be noted that the Ascians cannot avail themselves of all mortal vessels. For were they able to do so, none would serve as a better pawn than our own redoubtable champion. Mayhap the blessing of light shieldeth Hydaelyn's chosen from Ascian influence. Or mayhap other forces are at work. We cannot say for certain.
Whatever the reason, I hope it holds true. I dare not contemplate what might come to pass otherwise.
Is it not peculiar then that...
Well, I mean, listen, if Xenos could kick Emmett or could kick Elidibus out of his body,
or did the final
I have no doubt in my mind that I could do the same.
Yeah.
Regardless, to hear an Ascian use him to call forth new warriors of light boggles the mind.
Is it really that strange, Stola? This land literally just got done being assaulted by light. He just wants to do that same thing over again.
Elidibus hath ever been an enigma, his ostensible purpose being to preserve the balance between light and dark. When he made overtures towards me, however, I was afforded a glimpse behind the mask of the self-appointed emissary. I shall not defend mine actions, undertaken in pursuit of a better understanding of our foe as either wise or prudent. Nevertheless, what little I did glean may now prove useful. Elidibus possesseth a subtle mind, practiced in the art of manipulation.
I mean, that's
That
most
he
Ascians
coaxed
anyway.
the star's most valiant heroes as far as the source with naught save half-truths is no trifling feat. And now I believe he doth employ his skills once more to some as yet unknown end. Though naught is certain, should my suspicions prove true, we shall have need of all our wits if we are to uncover and thereafter thwart his plot.
Agreed. 'Tis plain that simply speaking out against him will not
His
avail
greatest
us.
weapon
At
seems
best,
to be his
it would only
words.
serve to confuse the people. And I would hesitate to do anything which might tarnish Ardbert's reputation once more, nor yours by association. That being the case, it may be wise to keep a covert eye on this Ardbert's movements, as we attempt to discern his purpose and how best to mitigate his influence.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you really would.
His performance appears to have concluded. What now? Go back out and follow him?
Not yet.
'Twould appear Master Alphino already hath pursuit in mind, and I suspect one pair of eyes shall better serve our cause than half a dozen.
I agree.
Let the rest of us maintain an inconspicuous distance, for the present at least.
But
Maybe.
it is almost 8 o'clock, so I'm going to call here. I think this is a good stopping point anyway.
I'm still a little bit behind you, but yeah. I mean, I would say after